106, LA's number one for hip hop. I'm Letty from the all new Power Mornings, and joining me right now, WWE's very own Ricochet. What's up, Ricochet?
What's up, guys? What's
Thank you
up?
so much for checking in. I'm telling you, I have never had so many guys in the studio as I do with you checking in right now. You know, we're all WWE heads, and it's going down this Friday at the Honda Center. I'm excited to just really see you at work. Now, when it comes to LA, bro, Boyle Heights is as big as it gets, and Boyle Heights reps you. You're a son of Boyle Heights, okay? I want you to tell me about that connection between you and the city.
No, actually, yeah, I guess for about three and a half years. I
Mhm.
mean, I spent a lot of time
Right.
out for Lucha Underground, and it's actually pretty crazy because I've always been from like Kentucky, or
Mm-hmm.
I think once before I was like announced from St. Louis before years ago. So like, but either way, like,
Right.
but now. It's so funny when I walk around places or fans meet me and stuff. They're like, a lot of people are like Boyle
Boyle
Heights. They're like
Heights.
Boyle Heights. And I'm like, no. And they're like, I thought you was from Boyle Heights. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, but it's so cool. It's so cool to see that, like,
Mm-hmm.
because I never would have thought. And
Right.
so first, when I was the character, I thought that I didn't even know like that was like the true name of the place. Uh,
Wow. You thought it was
so
part of the story of
I
like
thought
the
it
mm-hmm.
thing was their whole thing was made up characters.
Mm-hmm.
That obviously, but then when I started doing research, I was like, oh no, this is a place there, and I started doing research.
Whoa.
But it's really cool to see now. It's really
Mm-hmm.
cool to have, because you always, if any type of way you can be connected to the audience, to the fans, it's great. But like
Right.
to be connected in that way, to be like from Boyle Heights, because
Yeah.
that character, all that was very very important to me, and it meant a lot to me. And I think people appreciate it because they can see I put my all into that
Yep.
character.
Mm-hmm. And
So I don't.
I just think too, even when it comes to LA, the our people out here, it's similar
Yeah,
to like Tupac. Pac ain't from LA, but he's from LA now. Like you are
yeah,
honorary, we own you, we embrace you, and to see
yeah.
you come back like a Ricochet. Because I learned what Ricochet meant. It means you throw something out and it comes right back to you. Shout out to your
Right.
move. But when you do that and you come back, it's like another home. You know,
Yeah,
you're gonna have fans cheering for you on the strength of you having been here, of you really putting in work out here, and now seeing you on stage or in the ring, WWE style. I know that must feel like, okay, I'm home again.
no, it absolutely does. Every time we're out that way, LA and
Hmm.
the surrounding area, like every time we're out there, like it's nothing but love. It's
Yeah.
nothing but appreciation. It's all good. Like, and I mean, I actually I wanted for so long to move out there, but at the time I just couldn't afford it. But I wanted so much to. I really wanted to move out there.
Yeah, dude, I can't even afford it, and I live out here. So look, you chose right. You chose right. You are not wrong, bro. Look,
Yeah,
when it comes to WWE, there's so many changes, and you know what's crazy is as as WWE proceeds,
yeah,
it's a place that is always gonna be in our hearts. It's nostalgic and it's new at the same time, you know. And now having Vince McMahon be replaced by someone like Triple H, you know, and Triple H kind of guiding the new gen, including yourself, into what WWE looks like now. It's both again it's both nostalgic and new at the same time. And how do you see like, wow, I am the head of just our gen is someone like Triple H that I'm sure you grew up watching as well.
um, no, I think the whole situation is, for one, is just it's a crazy time
Right.
in just history.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a crazy time to be a part of it, to be a fan of it, to be just anyway. I think it's an interesting time for
Yeah.
everybody who is interested in professional wrestling. You know what I mean? But no, like I'm excited. Anytime there's change, or anytime
Right.
there's something new, it's going to be something you got to get used to. It's going to be something different, of course.
Yeah.
But I think everybody's pretty motivated to do the best they can. I think everybody's pretty motivated. Um, the morale's up. Everyone's pretty positive about everything. So I'm happy. I'm excited about. Um, I'm excited. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
No, we're excited too because we know the I think the history with you, it's been so documented. so that we know, okay, we're not just getting people that are either, I don't know, they haven't been experienced or they're just full, just character. We see that you actually have the skill set behind, and you know, you came from leagues that it's
Yeah,
more intense, you know, so
yeah,
you're definitely been more physical with it, so you've had that training, that experience, so when we see you in the ring, it's actual wrestling going down.
yeah. I try to always just I try to think even when I was younger, like again, I grew up watching the Rey Mysterios and
Yeah.
even Isles, and there's a whole bunch of guys on the indie scene, and then over in Japan you have like Hayabusa and Liger and Sasuke and Tiger Mask and all these guys. Either way, so that's just what I grew up watching. You know what I
Right.
mean? Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, all those are always going to be there. But like, what I really flocked to was like I always say like the circus. It's like a circus. You know what I mean? In the
Yep.
circus, you the ringmaster,
Mhm.
you have the lions, you have the bears, you have the clowns. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You have all these different acts, right? But every time that I've gone to the circus, specifically me, my favorite act has been like the trapeze
Let's
artists.
go.
You know, that's so like
Yeah.
things like that is what I take. So that's what I like to watch. And you know, I feel like Spider-Man's pretty popular.
Mhm.
Spider-Man is, you know, probably the number one most selling merchandise.
Period. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like I feel like even when he fights, he's very acrobatic when he fights and people so I think about all these things that I like to watch.
Right.
And since I was younger, I was always athletic, so I just used that to my advantage. And so nowadays, it's just like it's like 19 years of fine tuning a
Mhm.
specific style. You know what I mean? And again, it's not for everybody. It's really not for everybody. Like Jackie Chan movies aren't for everybody. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Right.
Like a Jackie Chan movie, but I specifically love Jackie Chan movies.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Same. It's my guy right there.
So, exactly.
Yeah.
So I try to make my matches kind of like Jackie Chan movies.
And you know, you've had such a love of it. I'm sure being a viewer first, then definitely building yourself up to now become a WWE superstar, and in that is building the personality. You know, because we do buy in to who you are, what your move is, how you dress in the ring, how you come out in the ring. You know, and it really stays in the hearts and the minds of people. Who was the first wrestler that stuck out to you that you were like, wow, this is magic?
I guess as far as that
Mm-hmm.
aspect of it goes, that side of it goes, I mean, The Rock for me, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like, because I watched it like around, you know, 95,
Mm-hmm.
96. And 96 is when he started debuting. And then later, once he just had I don't know, he had
Yeah.
the power to just
I
make you
wish I
feel,
could do the eyebrow, bro. I
you know,
wish. Yeah.
but he sort of just hate him if you wanted to hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Same night, you would be cheering for him because he's doing something you're cheering for him for. But then
Right.
there's something again, you're like, no, but he's boo, bro.
Yeah.
So like, as far as that goes, he just, I mean, and then obviously Stone Cold had me, Shawn Michaels, like those guys were just, I mean, they changed it. They
Yeah.
changed the way we do it. You know what I mean?
And have you
But
seen it too? Like, cause one thing I love about just WWE, whether it be SmackDown, whether it have been Raw, and all of that, is like you always see the signs people are putting up in the crowd. You know, have you seen that in turn for you? Like, oh my gosh, they're making these for me now.
yeah, it is cool. Cause there's a couple of things I always talk about that I miss that I wish we could have back. It's like, for one, it's like signs. I remember like there were so many signs. There's not that many
Yes.
be. There used to be,
Damn.
but it is cool
Yeah.
when
Or maybe
the
phones now. Like, you know how they asked to play Bad Bunny? What if they like put their phones up now?
like flip
Yeah,
bands.
that
But
part.
but yeah, it is cool when you see like because sometimes even like for someone like me, like
Hmm.
there's this crazy like intricate signs that are really cool. Like it's really cool. Another thing I wish there was back was like flash photography. Remember when like The Rock would go up and it'd be like,
Yeah.
but I don't think you could do
Paparazzi
that.
in the crowd. What? Is that just been restricted just from like new rules in the league? If it could be
Probably
distracting or just, damn, that's
probably
crazy.
would have it. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
Don't maybe I'm just making up that,
Yeah.
but I feel like they probably have restricted it a little bit. Yeah.
And I think even fandom has moved on to social media. So people are making pages and they're making accounts. And I think that's another way that they can express it. Before they didn't have that. So it had to be at the show. It had to be in the ring or in the audience. Yeah.
That's true. True.
Okay.
Man, wrestling just evolved and changed so much. It's crazy. But I think it's at a great spot where it's artistically being displayed like on every level, the highest levels possible. Like, it's in a good spot.
Yeah. You did mention The Rock, and I'm not gonna lie. You're like The Rock. You got the looks, you got the skill, and I know you have a wifey out there. And wifey, please do not wrestle me. I'm just saying what I see, okay? But I do see that like triple threat vibe that Rock had that was able to transition him to do other things. And we've seen the powerhouse that he's become. Is that type of some vision that you have for yourself, especially knowing you've done it all already in order to and to keep that going?
Absolutely, man. I mean, I definitely see so much more in my future. I absolutely do.
Yep.
And especially now, like, I just went back to NXT and got a chance to show a little bit. And I think now I'm going to be able to show and tell the world what I want to say, how I want to say it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I speak the way I want to speak. And so I think all those aspects, I thank you enough, because I do think there's a lot of potential there that's still untapped. It's about to be tapped open. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really do. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Obviously, The Rock is a huge inspiration of mine. I mean, everybody knows it. I mean, literally everybody freaking knows it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to have all the aspects of just an entertainer, not a sports entertainer or a wrestler or whatever. I do want all the aspects. I want the in-ring, I want the out-the-ring, I want, you know what I mean, like the media, the mic, the promo time, like all of it. You know what I mean? I think I want all of that. I want all of it. So.
Oh yeah, you got it, and we're here for it, bro. And it's going down this Friday at Honda Center. You're coming out. What's your prediction for this Friday night? Yeah.
Friday? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the last thing happened with me and Corbin, so I know that there's still something unfinished there, but we don't know what's going on with him. I think he got some sort of new business partner. So, but if he's around, I'm definitely gonna have to have eyes in the back of my head. I believe.
And you're gonna beat his ass. I'm just kidding. Let's go. No, Ricochet, thank you so much for hitting us up and for allowing us this time with you. We are definitely here for what WWE is bringing and for what you're bringing to the WWE. You got fans here at Power 106, and your boy Holly's very own. All right, whether you like it or not, it's forever.
Yeah. No, man, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. This was awesome. Yeah, this was a great time. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the energy. I appreciate that helping me out. So this was lovely. Thank you guys. And everybody in the back too.
Yeah, everybody in the back. Look, you gotta send some signed things, bro. Or we'll go with the posters. We'll go with the posters. Thank you so much, Ricochet. It's Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop.